Well, that's funny, Cardinal Nation. The boys just left the floor. We're getting ready for some lunchtime basketball. They're starting a little bit early. I know not very many of you are on yet, so we'll give it a little bit. Let some people catch up and find out that we're on. If you don't mind, please use those social media and let people know that the game is on. I posted it on our Facebook page. The clock is correct. Game time will start in 14 minutes, so they're going to be starting about 10 minutes early. So, again, please let people know the game is starting early. Canton's out on the floor. Our boys are in red. They left and went to the locker room. Some last-minute warm-ups, encouragements, and game planning from Coach Carr. There's your bracket for the boys' side of the tournament. There was one game earlier today, Fire Gauge Fort Supply beat up on Winoka. That game already happened. And so now our guys are getting ready to take on Canton. Canton's girls just got done, and they put a hurting on Fargo Gauge Fort Supply. If you weren't watching earlier, our girls with a big win over Winoka. Winoka coming off an upset yesterday. They beat number 20 in B2. So I was a little bit curious to see how things would go, but our girls came out, had a fantastic game, and won big. All right, we'll take about 6 minutes. Come back with about 5 minutes left on the clock. Give you a little bit of pregame as we get ready for this one. Okay, folks, here we go. Cardinals are getting ready to take on Canton. Canton comes into this game. They are struggling a bit. They are carrying a 4-11 record. They've got a bunch of big losses on the year, including a couple where they've allowed opponents to score over 100. Not much more needs to be said on that. Canton, 4 wins, 11 losses. Cardinals looking to get above 500 and win the Buffalo tournament for the 4th year in a row. Cardinals have won this thing since the 21-22 season. That was the last time we didn't win it. And since then, we've been rolling. We've been bringing home the hardware every year. Last year, these two teams faced off, and I had a little bit of time and put something together I thought you might enjoy. Here's the highlights from last year's game.
5 points in the first quarter, so Cardinals like these rims. Steal. Navarre and Huffman working together. Huffman
was a defensive blowout.
Making it fit, but stay
The
with
Cardinals got steals over and over and over. Elijah Fernandez led the way with 6 steals.
Navarre distributes to Alvarado. Alvarado loses footing. Gets it to
Elijah
Huffman.
finished with 6 steals. He was one of 4 Cardinals that finished in double figures. 3 seniors, Elijah, Jet, and Carson, finished with double figures. But they were joined by freshman Gage Peters. We'll see Gage on one of the highlights coming up here in a moment. He had 2 points in the game. Cardinals had 44 points in the first half and then took the foot off the gas. Canton struggles with pressure. This is a number 2 against a number 7 seed, so you play out the game, but this is more about getting into the second round of the tournament where you're more likely to face off against your more competitive games. Cardinals still have to come out and do the job, though. You can see the Cardinals were able to run. There's Saul finishing off a fast break for the max. One of several 3-pointers the Cardinals were able to get. That one's by Jet. This one's Gage. For whatever reason, Huddle didn't pick up that he made the shot, but we'll give him credit. Julian Stokes was able to get on the floor. Now, at the end of the game, ended up a little bit messy. We had a flagrant foul or intentional foul, whatever you want to call it, and had to go to the line and shoot free throws with only 3 seconds left. It was a bit of a bummer, but Cardinals finished off 41-point win, 77 to not very much. Hopefully today we get a little bit better game, but then again, if we get to watch a blowout with your Cardinals scoring a bunch, we won't mind that, will we? Here is the boys bracket. I had it up just a moment ago, but here you go again. Winner of this game will play against the winner of the Moreland-Sharon Mutual game that's a little bit later on today. Coach Barnes is at home. He's going to try and, well, he's at school today, not at home. He's going to try and keep up with all of the stats. Haley, the one and only Ollinger, was not able to make the trip today. Neither were the Cardinal cheerleaders. We expect Cardinal cheerleaders tomorrow. But your crew today, Coach Barnes at distance, helping out as he can, and crew of me, myself, and I will be bringing in this one. For the Cardinals, it is our normal starters. We got Peters, Alvarado, Quintana, Garza, and Uffman. The tip goes to the Cardinals. Alvarado's got it. And we're off to the races. Alvarado over to Huffman. Cardinals are in their Chicago Bulls-esque red jerseys and uniforms. Quintana from the edge. It's a miss, but Alvarado with the tip. Cardinals started off the right way. Quick 2 points. And immediately into the 2-2-1 press. Aiden Green, through the Cardinals defense, gets all the way to the bucket, but misses the shot. Green looking for somebody. Throws it in. It's stolen by Saul. Up ahead, Cardinals on the run. And through the middle, through the defense, 2 points, Cesar Quintana. Cardinals back to the press. Green has it. Kicks it up ahead to Ibarra. Ibarra miss. It's bouncing around. Rebound by Williams. Williams drives in. Takes a jumper. It's a miss. Rebound by Alvarado. And a quick timeout. Coach Carr wants to talk things over already. Garza throws it in Alvarado. Cardinals attack the basket, then kick it back out. Quintana baseline to Garza. Garza looks at Huffman on a cut through, and then Max through the lane, puts up a shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Cardinals offense firing on all cylinders early. 2-2-1 press. They're looking to try and get a double team if they can. And the job is done. Max Garza, Jag Huffman work together. They help force the ball out of bounds to turnover, and the Cardinals have the ball. Coach Vandiver is already making a substitution. He's going to bring in Zayden Peters. Huffman over to Garza. Garza looking baseline for Quintana. It's off Quintana's fingertips. Steal by the Tigers. Tigers in transition. Attacking the basket. Williams puts up a shot. It's a miss. Gage Peters has it. Cardinals on the run. It's a 3-on-2. Inside to Saul. Saul will pull out. To Max. Kick over to Jag. Jag up and in. 3 points good for the Cardinals. 9 points already. Tigers do not have a point yet. Cardinals up big already. Looking to establish themselves here in this game and roll into the second round like last year with a big win. Cardinals, 3-time defending champion. They want to defend that crown here in this Buffalo tournament. There's been some ups and downs here through the midway of the season. Oh, Max Garza steps in front of the pass. Steal. Up ahead to Quintana. Quintana. Back to Max. It's a miss. Cardinals making lots of good things happen with hustle and effort on the defensive end. Quick shot thrown up by Zayden Peters, and it's good for 3. Garza in quick to Saul. Cardinals down the floor quick, and that'll be our first foul of the game. Aiden Green was coming over, challenged Quintana, ended up bodying him a little bit. Good sportsmanship showed by Green. Checked on Caesar, made sure he knew it was no hard feelings. Mason Barnett subs in. Jag over to Mason. Mason was looking to the corner for Caesar. Pass was not on point. It'll go out of bounds. Turnover on the Cardinals. They'll reset in the box press. Mason and Jag up at the top of that box. Long pass tipped by Caesar. Stolen by Jag. Caesar's got Mason wide open for an easy layup. Cardinals all over the Tigers. 11-3. Cardinals looking to get a trap. They don't get the trap, but they get a deflection. It's a 4-on-1. Caesar out to Jag. Layup up and in. We're not getting any dead balls where I can show you replays. I'm getting them recorded, but no chance to show. Saul steps in front of another pass, and here we go with 3-on-1 this time. Jag, easy layup. Whoops. Went for the finger roll, bounced off the rim, and Coach Vandiver is going to take a timeout. He does not like what he's seeing here. We're like what we're seeing. 13-3. Here's one of those replays. Quintana over to Jag for the layup. Cardinals on the way to a big first quarter. Last year they scored 44 in the first. If you don't practice against the press and have an effective press breaker, when you meet a team like the Cardinals, the pressure can become overwhelming. Canton got the draw to face off against the Cardinals in the first round for the second year in a row. And so far, it's looking like a repeat. Lots of defense and transition buckets for the Cardinals. Maddox Cooper has come in for the Tigers. Oh, down low. Good press breaker that time by the Tigers. They get it in deep. And Zayden Peters gets the bucket, draws the foul. We have some substitutions for the Cardinals. Alex Alvarado has come in. Carter Strong has come in. They join Saul, Mason, Barnett, and Cesar Quintana. Peters makes the free throw for the traditional three-point play. 6-13 now the score. Cesar to Mason. Mason up top. Back over to Cesar. Back and forth they go. Well, Mason and Cesar are playing catch while they wait for something to develop. Alex to his brother down low. Saul catches it. Beautiful pass to Alex. Alex is going to get to shoot a free throw after making the bucket. Mason Nelson to the scorer's table. He'll be coming in. Saul off the court. Almost set off the table. Alex, soft shot up, off the front of the rim, rebound for the Tigers. Maddox Cooper has it, throws it up ahead to Aiden Green. Back and forth it goes with Ian Ibarra. It's back in Green's hands. Carter Strong applying the pressure. Cooper on the wing looking for somebody. Barnett all over him. Finally gets back. Oh, Carter Strong with the steal. Cardinals with another transition. Carter Strong all the way. Finger rolls off. A little bit of challenge. Barnett gets the rebound, and he'll be fouled on the floor. Third foul on Canton. This one is going to go on Maddox Cooper. That is his second. Barnett to Alex. Alex, quick. Shot is put up. It's missed. Nelson challenges for the rebound. Can't get it. Canton up ahead. Cesar steps in front of a pass. Steals it over to Mason. Cardinals on the run again. Mason through the lane. Puts up the shot. Draws the foul. I think it's going to be a third foul on Cooper. He'll have to go sit. Cooper trades spots with Christopher Ruiz. Ruiz started the game. Barnett's Carter Strong. Strong three-point shot is missed. Rebound by Zayden Peters. Green brings it in the front court. Cardinals lead by 9. Going to get a foul on Strong. That is his first and the second team foul on the Cardinals. Huffman coming back in. Strong go to the bench. Gage Peters has come back in. On the floor, you got Barnett, Peters, Nelson, Alex Alvarado, and Huffman. Green up top, on the edge to Ibarra. Canton probing the Cardinals defense, trying to find an opening. Peters gets a jumper, can't get it to fall. Bounces around, squirts loose. Jag Huffman with the rebound, up ahead to Barnett. Barnett will pull out, get to Nelson. Nelson for three, and it's in. Mason was feeling it. He stopped outside that three-point line in case Barnett got the rebound. If he was on a putback, Barnett was unable to get the shot off. When he recovered the ball on the transition pass, he was too far underneath the bucket. The two Cardinals work together beautifully, though. Jag Huffman gets steal up ahead. Barnett trying to rein it in. Passes just a little bit deep. Canton's going to go back the other way. Green penetrates, bounces around and in. Makes a shot. Over to Jag. Jag looking inside for Gage. Max and Saul have come back in. Caesar is going to score today, but he's going to come back in. Jag's going to go to the bench. Oh, Jag picked up a foul. That's 14 fouls on the Cardinals. On the floor, you've got Saul, Caesar, Max, Gage, and Mason Nelson. Cardinals back to the 2-2-1 press. Barra gets it over to Green. Green gets in the double team. Kick up ahead. Oh, Nelson came over. He's going to pick up a foul. Oh, I am wrong. Canton stepped out of bounds. Nelson helped force the turnover. Max throws it to Saul. Gage at the elbow. Takes a look, loses the ball for a moment, kicks out to Saul. Cardinals will reset. High post, Nelson kicks it out to Canton. Canton for three, it's a miss, but Saul is there for the rebound. Saul's shot gets blocked from behind by Zayden Peters. Cardinals will throw it in from underneath. Into the corner for Caesar. Caesar's wide open for three. It's a miss, but Mason Nelson fights for it, gets the rebound, saves it back into Caesar. Caesar to Max inside. Beautiful job by the Cardinals. Nelson helped keep that ball alive. Saul steals a pass. Saul steals the inbounds and puts it in. Let's take a look at that. The Cardinals press has had its moments already. Cardinals in transition have been very big. Coach Vandiver not happy with what he's seeing. He takes the timeout. Cardinals up big and rolling early. Canton showing some offense, 9 points through the first quarter, but just can't keep pace with the Cardinals right now. Cardinals capitalizing on Tiger mistakes. Well, Canton's going to go ahead and pull four guys across the free throw line. You do that whenever you can't, when you're struggling to break a press. One of the things is just go ahead, sell out, and bring everybody up. Cardinals get to steal anyway. Caesar with steal. Into Gage. Rolls around and in. Cardinals back on the press. 24 points in the first quarter. Rolling so far. Canton has given up over 100 several times this year. Max has it. Max with steal. Up ahead, quick to Saul. Saul penetrates. Shots up. Does not count. It was on the floor. As we set for the free throw, let's get another replay. The Cardinals just overwhelming on defense with the press. That time it was Gage after the steal by Caesar. So Saul will set up. Zayden Peters. Zayden Peters was the one who committed the foul. We're going to have some substitutions for the Cardinals. Remington Lozar coming in for the first time of the day. Mason Barnett is back in. Carter Strong is back in. Jag Huffman is in. They're over on the other end of the floor setting up on defense as Saul gets ready to take his second shot. Bounced off the front of the rim. Ibarra's got it. Ibarra over to Green. Green up ahead to Peters. Peters, quick trigger three and in. Peters has been an offensive spark. Saul looking for somebody. He's got to have some help. He'll kick it up ahead to Jag. 10 seconds left on the clock. Saul's got it. Kick over to Carter. Whoa, here we go. Steph Curry level three. Carter a little bit early on the buzzer beater. He could have taken a couple steps in. A big quarter so far for the Cardinals. I don't have stats for you, but I will get them at halftime. I'll let you know some updates about how we're doing, but right now it is the defense all over these guys. The girls game earlier today, The Lady Cardinals defense smothering the Winoka Lady Railers. I used the pun multiple times. The train, the railroaders. That's the mascot for Winoka. And our Lady Cardinals derailed Winoka today. As we get ready to start the second quarter, on the floor, you've got Alex Alvarado, Leonard Lozar, Jag Huffman, Mason Barnett, and Carter Strong. Ruiz throws it in to Green. Sorry, Ibarra's 15 and Ruiz is 24. I've been saying that wrong. Peters, cross-court pass to Ibarra. Ibarra on the wing, looking inside for Caden Smith. It gets tipped away from Smith, and the Cardinals scrambling. Alex Alvarado hustled, got to a ball, and tipped it out to his teammate and got tripped by Caden Smith. Smith will pick up the foul. That's his first. Good hustle by Alex. Carter, back and forth he goes with Jag. Over to the other side to Mason. Jag looks inside, high post for Alex. Turnaround jumper. Rolls around and in. Soft touch by Alex. 26-12. Out on the edge to Landon Williams. Kicking around quick. Good ball movement by the Tigers. Hook shot by Caden Smith. That's a hard shot to master, but extremely difficult to defend. It is a miss. The rebound by Ruiz, and he gets the putback. And the Cardinals on the run up ahead. Carter Strong attacks the basket. Gets his shot block. Green coming in transition, and Jag Huffman is going to draw the charge. He set up, drew Aiden Green in. Aiden took the bait and gets a charge for his troubles. So first foul that was Landon Williams. First foul on Williams. It's not Green. Huffman up to Strong. Cardinals starting the offense a little further out this time. Canton has been playing his zone, very much responding to what they see. Then, nice job. Remington Lozar gets it, using his left hand to keep distance between the defender, takes contact from the defender, draws the foul, goes up and puts in the shot. He'll get the chance for an and one. That is the second foul on Landon Williams. Remington was a force in our area. As an 8th grader last year, junior high basketball, Remington made his presence known. Cardinal junior high team last year was fantastic. Remington a big part of that. I haven't seen him on the court a lot in the varsity games yet. With the big lead, hopefully we get to see a lot of the Cardinal bench coming on the floor. Wyatt Brown is in for the first time, joining Barnett, Alvarado, Strong, and Lozar. The Cardinals bench getting a chance to get some experience here. Wyatt Brown gets a steal. It goes off of one of the Tigers' feet. Could say paw, couldn't we? But the Cardinals will inbound it from the sideline. Strong has it. Top corner, Barnett attacks. Back over to Strong. Strong back to Barnett. Alvarado and Lozar cycling through the lane, trying to get some openings. It's a missed shot from outside. Oops. And we'll have a stumble and a fall. Wyatt Brown was recovering the ball and got tripped up. This time there was no contact on it to call a foul. And the Tigers will get possession. Barnett steps out on defense. Cardinals playing a 2-3, but stretching out to cover the three-point line. Tigers swing it and then go back again to the other side, looking for an opening in Cardinals defense. Then Green splits a couple of defenders, gets the hole, can't get the shot to fall. Remington Lozar comes up with the rebound. Brown over to Barnett, back to Brown. Into Lozar, out to Strong again. Cardinals working around this defense, stretching them around. And Wyatt attacks the baseline. Kick to Carter. Carter, head fake. Baseline jumper. Bounces around. Soft little shot. It's a miss. Lozar gets a rebound and a putback. Can't get it to fall. He's in the middle of a bunch of big men. Alvarado was looking for a quick putback, but it's a full line change for Coach Carr. 5 out, 5 in. And coming in for the Cardinals, looks like it's the starters. Alvarado, Huffman, who's putting up that 3. Joined by Gage Peters, Max Garza, and Cesar Quintana. Cardinals couldn't wrangle the long rebound. It goes out of bounds, and Canton will have it. Cardinals bring out the press. This time it's a key press, a 1-2-1-1 press. Key press is all about turnovers. You overload the backcourt. Pressbreaker gets down, but the shot is missed. The Cardinals quickly in transition. Saul gets a bump shot. Can't get it to fall with some contact. Tigers have the rebound. They go the other way. And Landon Williams got hung up on the edge. Jag Huffman all over him like a wet blanket. And Williams ends up shuffling his feet, loses the ball with the trap. Jag over to Caesar, back to Jag. They play catch a little while longer. And then over to Saul, who attacks. Looks underneath for Gage. Kind of a funky pass from Saul. It fooled everybody, including Gage. We'll go back on defense as the ball goes out of bounds. Ruiz is up top. Oh, Max gets a steal, saves it in. Caesar is there, and then Caesar will end up losing the ball on a double dribble. Ruiz has it up top. Jag's coming all the way out to meet him. Jag deflects the ball. Tigers look defeated. Just no bounce in their step. Cardinals with all the energy in this matchup right now. Nice penetration by Williams. He gets in deep. Tigers kick it around. Ruiz, nice soft shot. Shooter's roll is in. Cuts the Cardinal lead to 12. Alvarado up quick. Cardinals have the ball in the front court. Kick it around. Huffman has it down. He'll step things back out. Whoops. Bad pass by Quintana. Stolen by Green. And Green goes the whole way for a layup. It's back to a 10-point lead. Cardinals dominating the game, but on the scoreboard, it's sitting at a 10-point difference. Cardinals have only scored 4 points so far in the quarter. Inside to Gage. Gage with a short little jumper. That was pretty. Cardinals now have 30. Ruiz surveys the landscape, tries to find an opening, gets it over to Green. Oh, sorry, that was Williams, and Williams gets stripped. Alvarado with the steal. Alvarado takes it the whole way himself for the transition layup. Quick 4 points for the Cardinals. Ruiz will try again. Looking for Williams. He's got Green, got Williams. And Ruiz will lose the ball. Oops. Once upon a time, that was an automatic technical. If you slam the ball like that, he's going to warn him. They're not really interested in calling technicals. Got to be honest, I'm not interested in seeing him in a game like this. Alvarado to Barnett, wide open. Here's Mason for 3, off the front of the rim. Mason gets a rebound, penetrates, kicks over to Jag. Jag goes baseline. He'll kick it out to Saul. Cardinals owning the offensive rebounds as well. Oh, nice little hand check. Underneath to Gage. Gage kick out to Saul. Saul attacks the baseline. Circus shot by Saul. Can't get it to fall. Williams with the rebound. Green gets double teamed. Stripped by Alvarado. Kicked over to Mason. Mason back to Saul. 34. It's tipped. Deflected. Green trying to hang on. 4 Cardinals around him, and Green can't find an opening to get rid of it. Ball tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Garza into Alvarado. Cardinals taking their time, being deliberate, getting the ball into position. Saul on the wing. Max running the baseline back and forth. Gage working the high post. He steps out. Kick to Max. Back up top to Jag. Jag for three and in. Back on the press. The Cardinals go. Remember, 44 points last year against Canton in the first half. Cardinals not far from that pace right now. Things slow down for the first half of the second quarter, but now it's starting to pick back up again. Green has to work hard to save it. Long shot, long rebound by Williams. He attacks, and he's going to draw a blocking foul on Jag Huffman. Only the second foul of the quarter for the Cardinals. Huffman does have two. Caesar will come in. Mason to the bench. Mason Nelson also comes in. So on the floor, you've got Jag, Mason Nelson, Max, Gage, and Caesar. Oh, frustration here for the Tigers. They're looking for the backside corner for Ibarra. Just couldn't coordinate the pass. Sometimes when it rains, it pours. And if you don't have a good press breaker against this Cardinal defense. Oops. Nelson looking to get it back to Gage Peters, but throws it away. Green steps in front of the pass. Green looking to attack the baseline, and then he throws it into the stands. There was something there, but it's going to take a good pass. And Green, feeling that pressure, just can't get rid of the ball clean. Jag walks it up. Over to Canton on the wing. Back to Jag. Backside to Max. Long cross-court pass. Jag's open for another three. This one's a miss. Williams has it. Williams in a hurry. Right there, if you're paying attention, that tells you the tale of the game. Canton has a chance for transition, but the Cardinals' defense has all five players down the court long before Canton can get all five. And then there, as you can see, the hustle play. A steal, kick up ahead, and the Cardinals had a 3-on-0. Williams penetrates. Nelson, good effort on the defense, alters the shot. Max with the rebound, up ahead to Caesar. Caesar saves it to Jag. Jag up and in. What a play. We'll watch that one at half. Buzzer beater attempt by Green. Almost gets it. So big half for the Cardinals. I'll run get stats for you in a minute, but let's watch that play again. I only have enough for the shot. I think we're running a 3-second replay now is what Coach Barnes has it tuned to. A good play by the Cardinals, which finishes off a half of good plays. 41-18, the Cardinals lead. I will go get a picture of the book and give you what the stats are, but I'll have to do that in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. I will come back and see if I can give you guys some point totals. Okay, I got some stats for you. This is courtesy of Coach Beckley. Oh, I'm just noticing our scoreboard is slightly off. Give me just a moment. Okay. Scoring for the Cardinals. Whoops, I said that, and then I will have to actually total up for you. Quintana's got 2. Barnett's got 2. Garza has 4. Lozar has 2. Nelson has 3. Saul Alvarado has 8. Jag so far leading all scorers. He's got 12. 2 3-pointers to go in there. Gage has 4, and Alex has 4. For Canton, Green has 4. Peters has 9. And Ruiz has 4. Weird little trivia factoid for you. There's only been 1 made free throw in the game. No, I'm sorry. 2 made free throws in the game, and they're both by Canton. Cardinals have not made a free throw in the first half. Kind of a strange one. Yesterday was homecoming, and your homecoming court. There's a picture of the full slate of everybody, highlighted by your king, Jacob Epp, and your queen, Jada McGowan. So that was a lot of fun last night. And having a lot of fun here. Cardinals up big on the Canton Tigers. Well, it looks like we'll be able to tomorrow we'll be able to come here quite a bit later in the day. Being here at 9 o'clock in the morning was not the easiest thing, folks. Cardinals will have the ball to start the second half, and it is your starters on the floor. Max Garza, Jag Huffman, Cesar Quintana, Saul Alvarado, and Gage Peters. Cesar's got it. Looking inside for Max. Into the corner for Saul. Canton staying in that 2-3. At times, they extend the top of the 2-3 to meet us. Looking inside for Cesar. Cesar tried to get it underneath to Max. Ball got tipped away, stolen by the Tigers. Ibarra in transition and gets a layup. So nice start to the quarter for the Tigers. Into the corner it goes for Cesar. Max, kick around to the far side to Jag. Jag's been the hot hand so far. He tries for this one, can't get it to fall. Gage tries for the rebound, but it gets knocked out of bounds. Ibarra puts it in. Cardinals running a different press here. This looks like it might be a 1-3-1. They got him trapped. Ruiz gets rid of it. Max ends up having to block a shot, and he does so. Blocks Caden's shot. That's Caden Smith. But Max ended up getting too much contact on the body. So Max picks up his first foul. Caden Smith will go to the line shooting 2. It's a miss. Gage Peters comes away with the rebound. Saul up ahead. To Caesar. Caesar for three. It's a miss. We got a foul. Who's it on? That is going to be on Caden Smith. It's a push. Second foul on Smith. Cardinals throw it in from underneath. Saul surveys. Looking. Gets Caesar. Caesar's in the lane. Goes up. Oh, nice hands by Green. Green blocks the shot. Green takes the whole way himself. Gets the shot to bounce in. Boy, athleticism by Green on both ends of the floor. Great play by the sophomore. This is a young team, by the way. They have not put in anybody except Peters, who's older than a sophomore. So this could be a team to deal with in the future. Very young team. Ruiz. Back to Ibarra. Ibarra on the wing. Gage stepping out, challenging. Williams picks it up, out to Green. Green underneath. They left Caden Smith wide open. Coach Carr is not having it. Coach Carr is going to take a timeout. He'll talk things over. Tomorrow we'll have our Cardinal cheerleaders here. Usually in this situation, I'm saying, here's your Cardinal cheerleaders. Well, that's the Tiger cheerleaders. We'll welcome our Cardinal cheerleaders in and be able to enjoy them as they help lift the spirits of the Cardinal faithful who made the trip. Cold day outside, and that makes travel a lot less fun. Also, games that are early in the day are a lot harder for people to make the trip. Cardinals have some fans in the stands. $17 points the difference. Cardinals have not scored in the second half. Have scored in the second half, but slow start again. Oh, stolen. Green. Oh, that should have been a carry. Oh, Mac's going to pick up a foul. Well, you can compound interest, and sometimes you can compound errors. Cardinals have a bad possession turn into a bad transition. Picking up the foul, that's 3 on Huffman. Green goes to the line, hits the first free throw. Green bounces off the front of the rim. Caesar's got it. Caesar looking to attack. Ruiz has stepped up. Tigers are applying more pressure now. They really sagged off. Cardinals were able to attack the middle quite a bit. Tigers come out and they have redoubled their efforts. Garza, baseline, out to Saul. Wide open from the corner. Nails it. Oh. Ruiz blew a tire. He went to step in bounds and his shoe came off his foot. We're going to have another timeout. Coach Vandiver wants to talk things over. He's going to take a full timeout to do it. Well, the Cardinals are well on their way to a win. So coming up tomorrow, the boys will be playing in the 440 game. So the guys are going to play at 440 against the winner of Moreland Sharon Mutual. I really don't know what to expect on that one as to who will win. That game's a little bit later today, and I'll be gone by then. But you can watch it on BuffaloBisonTV.com. Buffalo is streaming all these games, including this one. But you can pick that game up there and watch it. Our girls will be playing the 6 o'clock game. And they know already they will be playing Canton. Canton's had a good squad the last couple of years. They just flat beat the stuffing out of the Fargo Gage Fort Supply team. And that's who we'll be seeing at 6 o'clock. So 4:40 and 6 o'clock, unless the Tigers can come back and surprise the Cardinals. Smith. He tried that hook shot the first half, couldn't get to fall, but he gets this one. Canton's got it back to a 17-point game. A little bit of a run here by Canton. Cardinals were looking to start piling things up. But Canton with a little bit of a run, getting things going. Cardinals get a little more deliberate on offense. Garza attacking the baseline. Kick back out to Saul in the corner. Saul pulls up, out to Gage. Baseline again. Backside wing for Mason Barnett is wide open and drains the three. $20 points the difference. Canton trying to run. Quick three. It's a miss. Oops. Gage Peters went behind the back, and he had some Tigers behind him. They poked the ball away. They get the steal. Now they're coming the other direction. But then Mason Barnett steals it all the way in for the transition layup. 5 points here in a hurry for Mason Barnett. Baseline drive. Green goes all the way, misses his shot, gets a putback on the second one. The Cardinals converge, knock him around a little bit, and he'll go to the line to get to shoot two. That's going to go on Saul. That is his second. Mason Nelson and Carter Strong come to the scorer's table and get ready to enter the game. Green makes the first. Quintana and Peters go to the bench, with Nelson and Strong taking their place on the floor. 21 points the difference. Cardinals up big. Green makes the second. 2 dimes standing between the two teams right now. Strong picks it up. Over to Saul. Green stepping up to challenge Saul. High post to Mason. Barnett open for another three. This one he misses on. Strong fighting for the rebound, and it'll be a jump ball. And possession arrow goes to the white shirts. Cooper throws it in to Green. Oh, into Cooper. It's a miss. Strong with the rebound. Strong. Outlets to Saul. Saul and Navarro matching up. Barnett. Strong flashes across the high post. Albright almost kicks it to him and then across the mark. Now here's Nelson at the high post. Nelson surveys, looks baseline at Max, then kick back out. Max penetrates baseline, kick across. Cardinals swing it quick, back to Max. Max attacks. Oh, charge on Max. I didn't see it that way, but they don't trust me with that whistle. I don't know what they called on that charge. Maybe Max threw up a forearm or something. Saul scrambling, deflects the ball. Cardinals trying. They had knocked the ball loose. I don't know where the 10-second call is. It was easily a 10-second call. Oh, it was easily a 10-second call, and the referee now just warned Coach Carr. Coach Carr's going to have to take a seat. All of that scramble, they didn't get the ball across the timeline. Should have easily been a 10-second call. None of the refs were counting it. I mean, the game's all but decided, but still. Max baseline. 2 points for Max. This time we're counting. And a travel. Peters got tied up. 51-29. Cardinals up big. Saul penetrates. Oh, got bounced off of a foot. Ends up in the hands of Cooper. And the Tigers coming the other way. Into the middle for Williams. Williams up. Strong. I think got a piece of that ball. Canton thought there should have been a foul. I'm not so sure they were wrong. Carter came down with that swing on the block and might have got a piece of his arm. Either way, Cardinals have the ball. Strong back to Saul. Saul over to Mason. Mason's looking high post. Sorry, Mason Barnett looking high post. Cross-court pass for Carter Strong. Strong, quick trigger. It's a miss. Nelson tips it back to Alvarado. Alvarado ends up with the rebound on that, but Nelson's the one who kept it alive. And when Barnett and Nelson are on the floor at the same time, I've just got to... Oh, a travel called on Max. As I was saying, when Nelson and Barnett are on the floor at the same time, have to transition to saying their last names. Lineup change coming. Huffman, Barnett, Quintana, Max, and Alex Alvarado are on the floor now. Shots up and in by Cooper. Barnett back to Huffman. Tigers keep getting it back to 20. Oh, Alex Alvarado had an easy one. Rushed it just a little bit and missed it. Cardinals keep it alive, though. Jag out to Nelson. Out to Barnett. Canton on the wing. Long cross-court pass to Jag. Max. Caesar. Caesar in high post. Quickly distributed around. Alex Alvarado. Another quick shot. Alex is mad at himself. He's getting wide open looks and just rushing it a little bit. Ball got tipped out of bounds by the white shirts, and so the Cardinals will throw it in. Quickly into Alex. We're forced it to Alex right now. Let's get that shooting stroke going for Alex. Alex puts it up. This time, there's contact on the shot. He will go to line shooting 2. Bounces around. Oh, shooter's touch miss. There you go, Alex. He gets the rebound, puts it back, and Alex capitalizes on the opportunities and puts in some points. Battle in the third. Cardinals up big, 53-31. Get ready for the fourth. Cardinals have all but punched their ticket for the winner's bracket. Looking to win the Buffalo tournament for the fourth year in a row. Possession arrow will go with the Tigers. Alex into Mason. Saul. Barnett. Huffman looking for the high post for Alex. Alex penetrates in. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Williams. And Williams is going to turn it over with a dribbling violation. Allison to Barnett. Huffman. Huffman on the wing. Back to Barnett. Barnett attacks. Penetrates. Picks it out for Caesar. Caesar dribbles in a little bit. Shortens the length on that jumper a little bit. And sinks it. 24 points. Green and Williams play catch. Back to Green. Somebody get this party started. Green, high post to Peters. Peters turns around, miss. Barnett goes for rebound, gets knocked away by Williams. Williams gets knocked away, and then back and forth they go. Where they stop, nobody knows. Eventually the ball goes out of bounds, and the Cardinals will have possession. Got a little bit chaotic there for a moment, didn't it? Barnett's bringing it down, challenged by Williams. Over to Caesar. Caesar attacks, back to Mason. Mason to Jag. Jag's wide open. There's his third three-pointer of the day. Green brings it up. Out on the wing. Williams looking for somebody. Cross-court pass to Green. Green looking inside. Trying to get Caden Smith going. Ball gets knocked away. And a pile of substitutions again. So on the floor now. Carter Strong, Alex Alvarado, Mason Nelson, Remington Lozar, Cesar Quintana. Caesar on the wing. Carter looking to Alex. Alex playing out on the wing. Mason Nelson, Remington Lozar. Bigger lineup for the Cardinals right now. And Caesar repeats what he did not too long ago. Catches on the wing, penetrates to about the elbow. Nice looking 10-foot jumper. Drains it. And the Cardinals knocking on the door of 30 points. Ahead by 29, 60-31. Ibarra with a nice take. Carter Strong. Waiting to Caesar. Back to Carter. Carter looking high post for Mason. Mason out to Alex Alvarado. Alex penetrates. Kicks to Caesar. He wants some assists. Alex isn't going to get it on this one, but Remington Lozar. Oh, he had the putback. It was ready to go. Remington rushed it a little bit and missed. He'll get some more chances, I bet, before this game's over. Caesar steps in front of it. Steal. Transition bucket. Nails it. We get a quick dead ball. Let's see that one more time. Great body control by Caesar. More subs. Wyatt Brown is in. Daniel Ponce is in. Remington Lozar. Carter Strong. Mason Nelson. 5 minutes left. Probably what we'll see for the rest of the game. Maybe a couple of subs. Just giving people a break here or there if they need it. Long shot is rebounded by Mason Nelson. Carter Strong in front court. Carter out to Wyatt. Back to Carter. Over to Mason. High post for Daniel. Remington catches it. Remington walked. Lozar caught it underneath, had bodies flying around him. Forgot to dribble on his way to the basket. Ibarra back into Cooper. Cooper, long cross-court pass to Ibarra. Ibarra misses it. Nelson's got the rebound. Carter inside to Lozar. Lozar out to Wyatt Brown. Brown penetrates up. Peters goes for the block. It's a miss. Rebound by Dalton Allison. Ibarra tries to get it inside, but Wyatt Brown knocks it away, gets the steal. Cardinals back on offense again. Strong on the wing, back to Brown. Nelson, Lozar's posting up inside. They look high post for Daniel. Daniel's looking to try and get it to Remington. Tries a handoff. Remington saves it. Back to Remington they go. They're trying to force it underneath. And then corner shot, drained. Mason Nelson puts it in for three. Barra. Bring it up. Don't forget, you got a Barra out there, and he's a starter. Looks like Coach Vandiver's going to go ahead and empty the bench. Barra looking for an opening. Gets it out to Dalton Allison. Kick across to Cooper. Back to Chase Dowell. His shot gets blocked. Hard and strong with the quick hands. Up ahead to Nelson. Nelson to Lozar. Lozar underneath. Good for the bucket. Let's see if we got that. Just a little bit late. We get Remington. Nelson's done for the day. Alex Alvarado comes in. This is Camden Dosey. It's blocked. Steal ends up in White Brown's hands. Looks across for Carter Strong. Carter has it. Challenge on the edge by Billy Barnes. Brown into Ponce. Ponce at the high post out to Alex Alvarado. Alex attacks. Little jumpers up and in. That's pretty. Last year, the Cardinals had 77 on these guys. Cardinals aren't pushing pace. Just these Cardinals second, third teamers that are on the floor, they're used to running at a pace. They're used to getting that ball up and down the court. Canton has not shown the ability to stay with that pace as we're getting deeper down the bench. Things are just kind of getting worse for the Tigers. Knocked around. Steals in White Brown's hands. Trying to find an outlet. It's going to get stolen. Nobody went to go help Wyatt. And Maddox Cooper's able to step in front of Wyatt's attempt at an outlet pass. Wyatt's got it in front court. Billy Barnes really active as a defender out there on Wyatt. Ponce penetrates. Jumpers up off the front of the rim. Daniel trying to knock it around and get to it. Will stay with the Cardinals. Whoops. Sorry about that. Great pass. Remington puts it in. 2 more points for the Cardinals. Looking in for the high post. Cardinals converge on it. Knock that ball around. Dossie's able to keep a hold of it, though. He looks to penetrate. Dossie gets fouled. He'll go to the line and get to shoot 2. That's the second shot, bounces around, it's a miss. Remington tries to wrangle it. Can't quite do it. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Remington. Tigers will have a chance for an inbound here. In it goes to Dalton Allison. Up top to Chase Dowell. Dowell's shot's a miss. Dowell tries to save it. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the white shirts. Cardinals defense is hold. They just can't get a hold of the rebound cleanly. Handoff. That's technically not legal, but we're not being careful anymore. Yeah, that should have been out of bounds when he handed the ball. Handed the ball from his teammate across the baseline. You can't do that. Brown out to Strong, into the corner for Lozar. Alvarado. Lozar's going for 3. It's a miss, but White Brown's got it. Brown on the edge to Carter. Back to White. Cardinals aren't in a hurry here. They're just running some offense. Letting this game in. Alex penetrates in a little bit. Went for a shot, kind of took his time doing it, and it gave Cooper Baker time to come out and get the block. Long shot's a miss. Remington's got it. Outlet to Carter. Carter in the front court, pulls up. Cross to Wyatt. 10 seconds now, the single fish off at the moment. Alex is going to pull it out, and that's going to be it for the game. Cardinals will win big against Canton for the second year in a row. And this matchup just ends up tough on Canton and very, very favorable for the Cardinals. Our press just doesn't have an answer with what Canton does, but Cardinals end up with a big win. I'll show you the brackets one more time. Girls will be playing tomorrow for the late game at 6. They will be playing Canton. And our boys will be playing the winner. Whoops, let's get rid of the girls' bracket out of there. And the boys will be playing the winner of the Moreland-Sharon Mutual game. Don't know who will win that. Cardinals have played Moreland earlier this year, and it was a pretty good game. That was at Merritt for the consolation bracket game. My guess is Moreland will win that game against Sharon Mutual, but we'll find out. So, more basketball tomorrow, Cardinal fans. Notice the boys will play first tomorrow at 4:40. 4:40 for the boys, 6 o'clock for the girls. So we will have back-to-back games tomorrow. The tournament has run quick today, and they're still holding out to see what will happen because none of us know what's coming with the weather. The forecast is getting more favorable now. It's looking a little less like snow and maybe more like rain. And now a possibility we might not get precipitation. But Friday is the day that's up in the air. So big wins for the Cardinals and the Lady Cardinals today. I'm going to shut it down for the day and see you guys tomorrow. Expect streams to start potentially as early as, I'd say, 4:10, 4:20 in that area if they're running fast like they are today. They don't want to get too far off of the times because people who are traveling and expecting games, people who are turning in for streams. But that's it for the day, folks. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.